In this week's theme park news show, we are talking about Indiana Beach. The buyers what bought it, and it's expected to open in 2020. We also are talking about new attraction opening at Crealy in the summer, and we're also talking about SeaWorld's next new coaster. So let's start the video.
This is your stop.
So the first news update is about who bought Indiana Beach. So Chicago businessman buys Indiana Beach. A Chicago businessman has bought a northern Indiana amusement park that abruptly closed in February and hopes to reopen. The 94-year-old tourist destination rides and other attractions this summer if coronavirus restrictions allow. Gene Staples purchased Indiana Beach before its former owner, California-based Apex Parks Group, declared Chapter 11 bankruptcy on April the 8th. White County Commissioners John Helms said Thursday. So, do you think they will reopen? And this is something else they said about it. A Chicago businessman has bought a northern Indiana amusement park that abruptly closed in February. We know that. We're hoping to open by July the 1st, says Staples, 48. If we don't open by mid-July, it's going to be a punt to 2021 for us. So they want to open the July the 1st, but if they don't, they're going to open next year. So what's your thoughts about this news update? Next is about Crealy's new attraction opening in summer 2020 if coronavirus. The parks reopen because of coronavirus. So let's talk about. Not a lot to say about this, but Crealy is hoping to open Rebound Ultimate Airplay Adventure, opening in summer 2020. Get ready to jump, bounce and laugh with our all-new indoor inflatable Rebound Ultimate Airplay Adventures, with slides, obstacles, climbing areas and drops. You can give your child the ultimate bouncing experience. So this is going in an old barn where they used to have animals. So what's your thoughts on this? Will Crealy be able to open it for summer 2020? Let's find out. So the next one, news update, is from SeaWorld Orlando. So some track, B&M track has been spotted in SeaWorld Orlando. Speculations of what the coaster is it could be a B&M surf coaster. First roller type of roller coaster called the surf coaster. So what will we expect from this coaster? We do not know. But it's a new type of coaster what B&M has designed. So let's hope that there'll be more built around the world. So when will it open? 2021, 2022. People think that it could be delayed due to the coronavirus. So what's your thoughts about this new coaster coming? And it's time to say that that's the end of the news updates. This section of the news show is Guess That Soundtrack. So last week you heard a soundtrack. Only one person guessed at the soundtrack, and Coaster Crazy said it's from Thorpe Park. Well, yes, but what soundtrack is it from Thorpe Park? The End of Day snippet. The soundtrack was. So this is this week's soundtrack. So that's the soundtrack. What could it be? Put your guesses down in the comments below, and I will reveal the answer next week. So I'd like to add another section of on the news show, and I want it to be my followers and subscribers and all of that giving me memories and me putting it on the show, and birthdays and anniversaries and all of that. So, or shout outs if you want shout outs. So that's some ideas I want. So don't forget to send me in pictures from theme parks around the world, and who's in the pictures, the name of the park, the name of the ride, and the memory and birthday's name. If you want me to tell them how old you're going to be and what day it's going to be, then I will. And wedding anniversaries, if you want me to say what year, I will. But how many years you've been married or that lot, I will. But I will not be asking what day it will be, because I think that is wrong. So that's the end of the show. So it's time to say, cue those credits. Goodbye. Don't forget to subscribe as well.